The remains of late Deaconess Fidelia Ogba have been laid to rest at Omagolo Ubonabo Ubo in Ogu local government area of Enugu State on Friday the 9th of August 2024. Aged 86, late Deaconess Fidelia was born to the family of Chime Olo in Ubo Ogba'S. Before her demise, she was a peaceful Christian who loved and cherished the ways of the Lord. She was also an active member of Christ Apostolic Church, Ubo Ogba'S in Ubo. The interment of late Deaconess Ogba began with a funeral service by the Christ Apostolic Church, officiated by Reverend Pastor Matthias Okoye, who emphasized the need for Christians to live a life worthy of emulation. Speaking to Ogama TV at the funeral ceremony, the first son of the family, Ogbuefi Samson Anayochukwu Ogba, described his mother as a good and hardworking woman who loved and cared for her children.
Today, I'm burying my mother, though it's a celebration of life, because she lived a very good and a well-deserved life. Not even withstanding that her husband, which is my father, died earlier when we were small, but she managed it herself alone to raise us and make us who we are today. By the special grace of God, we are living. My advice for my siblings is for everybody to take life easy, calm, because anything you waste doesn't work. It's only with the easy, smooth movement, slow by slow, always waste the race. But when you are going it fast, you end up very fast. So I will advise all of them to live a very good, simple, and truthful life.
Affirming the exceptional qualities of her mother, the first daughter of the family, Nebechi Dioke Christie, described her as a peaceful and generous woman. She encouraged her siblings to keep up with the legacy of their late mother and live in unity with one another.
My mommy is a virtuous woman. As in, you cannot, she hardly have a quarrel or problem with anybody. No. Anything that will come in between two of you, she will just say, take it. Even now that she was down in health, if somebody came and said, Mommy, this is your sickness, it's as if that someone is behind it, or she will say, no, nobody is behind this sickness. It's just God. If God allowed the thing to come, it is okay. She doesn't have any problem with anybody. If you come to her house, before she could eat anything, she will make sure that you are satisfied. The advice I have for us is for us to live in peace, because that was the legacy that she left for us. She's a peaceful woman.
The second son of the deceased, Mr. Emmanuel Ogba, also attested to the peaceful life of his late mother. He also prayed for her to be granted eternal rest in heaven. Mrs. Ugo Simba Ogba, a daughter-in-law to the deceased, said her mother-in-law was a kind and hardworking woman. She also prayed for her soul to rest in peace.
We are doing the burial ceremony of my mother-in-law. Today that we tell her rest in peace. And we know indeed that she's resting in peace today. One of us know, and I tell our side that she's one that loves her children. And she's a hardworking woman. My prayer is that may her soul rest in peace.
Also speaking at the funeral, the former Enugu Rep Deputy Minority Leader, House of Representatives, and a close relative of the deceased, Honorable Toby Okechukwu, gave credence to the peaceful life of late Fidelia, while also praying for her to find eternal rest in heaven.
Well, we are here for the burial of our wife, mother, and a great disciplinarian that we lost 2 months ago. So we are here to do the national funeral programs and bury her and make sure we pray for her and that we are praying that God will accept her soul.
Barrister Eze O. Eze, another close relative of the late deaconess, eulogized and prayed for her to have a peaceful rest in heaven.
I na-agwa nwunye anyị gaziwe ọgba Mama Samson, Mama Emmanuel, ọya ka anyị na-eme akwa enwe ezigbo nwanyị o biri ndụ ọfụma n'ụwa ọ zụrụ anyị azụ mama ọya ka anyị chaji uwe nata tata ka anyị kwanyere ya ugwu tie ya gaba na anyị na-abịa na onye bi elu ndụ ọfụma kaluo nke otu otu onye kaluo ya naba ọjọọ ka anyị ga na-enwe maka onye ọbụla ga na-ebe ahụ.
In the same vein, Mr. Chukwudi Aro, a close relative of the deceased, confirmed her as a kind-hearted woman while also praying for her to have a peaceful rest in heaven.
Mama, my junior brother, I was some few months ago talking about the one quiet tata. I can mother 1 million naira today to Wabia. I ain't get a good on your. And I'm now watching performance in a two share audio mafo and I like them. The column in and never Mama. I was a capota. I'm going to come to the man of the woman. Okalonga, 80-something years before he left. It's a woman, it's a wine. I'm going to woman, the master member. I'm going to come out where the memory. And the money I'm going to do church. Apostolic. I can do it.
Friends, families, and relatives came from all parts of the country to pay tribute to the woman with a peaceful soul. Late Deaconess Fidelia Ogba'S took a glorious exit from this world on the 12th of February 2024 and is survived by her children, grandchildren, and relatives.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than Ogama TV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, equipment rental, news blogging, fashion and pageantry. We are at number 5/21 Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ogama TV, Instagram at Ogama TV1, Twitter at Ogama TV, website www.ogamatv.com. You can also send us email at ogamatv@gmail.com. Ogama TV, your one-stop media solution.